Welcome to the first episode of the Weekly Try.
Ow.
That was surprisingly hard.
As a quick recap of what we do, we take something that we don't usually do or haven't tried before and we try it every day for 7 days.
This week we are trying something that I absolutely loathe. Coffee.
Why do you loathe it so much?
Now this is a story all about how
I have hated this since the beginning. I remember the smell as a kid and just thinking no. And I remember my sister trying it when she didn't like it and I just thought, why are you trying it? We already know that it smells bad. I don't like coffee flavoured sweets or chocolates. And once I was given, I asked for a chocolate frappuccino from a Costa or something, and they gave me the chocolate mocha thing. And I took one sip of it and was just like,
Ugh.
I made them remade it because I just didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't your order, so that's fair enough.
There's that too.
I hate the smell. Ever since I was younger, I've just loathed it. I don't know, it's something that doesn't taste good to me. It's bitter. Why would you drink something that just doesn't taste nice? I've never been a fan, and I always used to hate it when my dad had just made a coffee and the room would just smell of it. It was not nice at all, and I just don't usually drink it.
So our plan for the week is as follows. Have at least one coffee per day.
Have at least one hot and one cold drink throughout the week.
And to attempt to try different vendors as well. So not just always Starbucks, okay?
Sorry.
Promise. Do you think that anything is going to change for you by the end of the week? Do you have any expectations for this week?
I think I'll probably get used to the flavour a little bit more, the taste of it. Hopefully, I'll just feel more energised throughout the day, I guess. How about you?
I'm really hoping and banking on the fact that it will keep me awake in the mornings. I'm not a morning person, I never have been, so I could really do with being a coffee drinker for that reason. To be honest, I expect I'm still going to hate it. I don't think I'm going to like it anymore. I find it absolutely gross, so I can't imagine that ever changing. But let's see how this goes. I'm off to get my first coffee of the week, and I had about 5.5, 6 hours of sleep last night, so hopefully this will perk me up. I got it. It's actually huge. Oh, it doesn't really taste of much. It tastes like caffeine water, like coffee water. And I have to finish this. Yuck.
Thank you. I went into Starbucks and I told the lady that I was trying coffee for the first time, and she suggested I would have a vanilla latte because it is quite milky and quite sweet. I'm surprised. It does not that bad. I actually quite like that. It has a bit of a coffee aftertaste, but it doesn't have a very potent coffee flavour.
So I finished my first ever coffee drink. It was bad, but it wasn't as terrible as I thought, probably because it's just this iced caramel latte and it's really kind of weak. It's definitely not full-on black coffee caffeine or anything. Becky, my co-worker by the way. Hi! How do you feel about coffee?
I really hate it. So the issue I have is that I'm quite an energetic person as it is, and the times that I have caffeine I use it very rarely. And I have a green tea and then I'm wired, so coffee is beyond. And also I don't like the taste.
I just quickly wanted to update on the coffee. So after I finished it, I did feel a little bit of a buzz, but not too much. And then I really started noticing when I started walking around, I just felt different than normal. I guess I felt more on edge, maybe. And it wasn't necessarily a great feeling, so I don't know if I'm gonna like this coffee thing or not.
I've been told my area yesterday was having Costa, so today I'm gonna get Starbucks. Day 2. Thank you. This is the small. Well, now you've just ruined a perfectly good double chocolate frappuccino.
I woke up around 4:30 and I don't know exactly why. So I did some Googling and it turns out that caffeine gets broken down in your body within 4 to 6 hours, which I had the coffee around 2, so it should have been gone out of my body. It may have had nothing to do with the coffee. Thank you. I think it's been around 2 hours, 2-3 hours that I've had my coffee. I've really been like on edge just now, and I don't know, I don't like it.
So this time, the more I drank this, the less it tasted like coffee. I was able to kind of ignore it. And then if I went away and talked to somebody and came back, it tasted like coffee again. By the way, this is the closest I've ever gotten on Starbucks to my actual name. The fact that coffee comes in a can absolutely baffles me. It's sweet. It's sweet, which is good. But oh my god, coffee just tastes burnt all the time. Sweet milky burn. Yum.
Later.
I'm kind of disappointed. No effect. I'm like texting Aaron and he's like, I'm on edge. I'm like, I've been yawning.
So it's nearly 11, and as you can see, I'm home right now, and I'm still quite awake. Like, I don't know whether this coffee that I had today was slightly stronger than the one from yesterday, but I feel like it's still kind of affecting me, and maybe it's because I'm so not used to having caffeine, and I do feel a little bit weird and different than I would be if I'd just been on my laptop, so I don't know exactly what is happening.
Today it's work coffee time, because I've never had a coffee at work before and everyone's going to show me how to do it. What do I do? Cappuccino? Is that a good idea? When did you start drinking coffee? Great.
Maybe like 4 years ago, but I don't, like I said, I don't drink regularly. Every once in a while, it's nice to have a tasty cup of coffee.
Did you have to learn to like it?
No, I just have to have a good one.
That's it? It doesn't even go to the top?
But that's well, you can if you want, but you won't need it.
I probably don't want a full one.
Exactly.
Something else I didn't notice last night was that I woke up again at 5:30 this time. I don't know exactly why. I think it might be the coffee. And I've just noticed that in general, I feel less tired throughout the day. I didn't even have a coffee this morning or anything, but I just feel less dead than I normally do, even though I'm running on less sleep. Awesome, thank you. Ooh, this looks really good. I'm excited. Taste test. That's really good. Like, surprisingly good. Brain freeze.
I
Did you like
started drinking coffee when I moved to London 3 years ago.
What did you start with?
I think it was one of the Starbucks cold, frappuccino things. The easy way in.
I like fed me lattes when I was about 6. I remember her taking me to get like for a
You were forced to
latte.
like it.
Yeah.
But that means that now as an adult you've been able to all go for coffee mornings or coffee meetings and have a coffee, whereas I've been like the child with the Diet Coke. No effect whatsoever. I really thought this was going to be the one. I might be immune. Maybe I'm immune to like the effects of caffeine.
I'm gonna try one of those really extravagant new drinks. I think I'm gonna go for a double chocolate cookie frostino, I think is what it's called. Thank you. So they didn't have the double chocolate one, so I went for the Belgian chocolate one, and turns out there's not actually any coffee in that. So I'm now going back to see if they can add a shot of coffee to it, because I don't know anything about coffee, and so I'm stupid. Hey, sorry, I didn't realise this didn't have any coffee in it. Could you maybe add a shot of coffee? Essentially what she did is she poured a cup of espresso over my drink and kind of stirred it, so great.
I've never done a masterclass before in London to do with alcohol. I've been invited to a lot of them, but I don't really drink that much, and I especially don't do martinis that are espresso martinis. Hasn't gone wrong yet. It just smells like coffee. It's just coffee to me. Like, I can't tell the difference. The initial sip is like, it's alright. And then after that, it's just a big no. Are you a big coffee drinker, Sandy?
Yes. I do love coffee very much, yes. I have one coffee every morning, maybe 2.
And when did you start drinking coffee?
When I was like 14, 15.
Oh.
Did you have to learn to like it, or did you just straight away like it?
I probably just liked it straight away.
We're going to do our second martini, and this time I need to choose something that is less alcoholic and less coffee. So basically a Diet Coke.
More to my taste than the first one, I have to say.
Yeah?
Do you think it's funny?
No, not funny in the back. No, sorry.
So fair trade coffee.
Yeah, it was like...
I think that's about as much as I can take.
So after yesterday's faux pas, I will now be going to Starbucks instead and see if I can get the chocolate frappuccino. Then, hopefully this time, I won't mess up. Awesome, thank you. Oh, I need a cold drink in this hot weather.
It's okay. Of all the ones that I've had this week, it's okay. I just don't think I can grow to like the coffee bit of the coffee. Whatever else you fill it with, like the sweetness, the chocolate, the sugar, it's all fine. It's nice. It just gets ruined with coffee.
Doesn't taste of coffee. That's insane. It's so good. Thank you, Starbucks.
Good morning, day 6 of trying coffee, and I've made an error. I thought I knew coffee at this point. Turns out I do not know what to ask for. I thought a coconut mocha would be cold. It is in fact hot. Well, that's not bad as a hot drink. Love the coconut. Surprisingly like it. I think the coconut masks the taste of the coffee, which is the bit that I don't like. Even though it's a hot drink, even though it's coffee, pleasantly surprised.
Perfect, thank you.
So, it's been 7 days. The coffee has happened.
The coffee has happened.
How do you feel now at the end of 7 days?
I noticed I was a lot more awake during the week. I woke up very early in the mornings. I don't know if that had to do anything with the coffee, but I woke up at 4:30 one night. I woke up at 5:30 the other. The main thing I think I had to get used to was implementing this into a routine, because obviously people who drink coffee regularly will have it implemented into their routine perfectly. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't have time to go buy a coffee. I don't have time to make a coffee. I can't do anything with coffee because I need to be at work now. And also one time I bought things that wasn't actually coffee, but I fixed it.
If you don't know coffee, it's hard for us to know whether or not there's coffee in it. So,
I was like,
yeah.
these 3 have coffee in it, so why does the 4th one on the same list not? Did you notice anything like super drastic?
I was really disappointed with the fact that like there's been no physical feelings really. That first day I sort of felt a little bit different, I thought, but yeah, since then literally nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, no matter what I tried or how strong anything was. The smell, I guess I think I like a little bit more. I wouldn't say I like it though, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's just like, and yes, I really
coffee.
love the smell of
What
coffee.
about the flavour?
No. I think with every product I tried, I thought if you took the coffee out, I would like this.
I do think I've gotten more used to the flavour. Like
Okay.
the taste of it isn't as bad as it was, but most of the drinks I had were mostly something else and coffee. When I poured over the espresso, some of it went on the lid and I licked it off and I was like, oh, no.
So the coffee itself,
Yeah, coffee.
you still don't like.
Don't like it. For future reference, if I feel really tired or something, I'll just have something with a bit of coffee in it and then I'll feel better a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Having not found any of those kinds of effects, for me it's just not worth spending the money.
Yeah.
But it costs like at least £3 minimum per coffee.
That's what I noticed as well. It's like I'm saving so much on just not drinking coffee.
Yeah. If you'd like to see more weekly tries from us, then make sure you click on the subscribe button. Also bell notifications, that's the thing. You can find out exactly when we upload so that you don't miss it.
And definitely make sure to leave a comment. Let us know how we did, or let us know what you want us to try in the future.
Also, we have lots of socials, obviously, being 2 people on this channel, so I have put them here for you to have a look at if you want to follow us outside of YouTube as well. Also, here's a little fancy video that YouTube is suggesting for you because it thinks you want to watch it. I highly advise, click on it actually. Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up if you like this, and we will see you next week for another weekly try.
Bye!